Didn't say that I couldn't think what to say. Sorry. Didn't say that I couldn't think what to say.
Yes. Hello, my beloved people, masters. How are you guys doing? Hello, Sindhu. How are you?
Hello, Namaste, sir. How are you?
Good, good. And very good to see you, Christian, after such a long time. Are you still in Kenya?
No, I'm back in Germany since yesterday. That's the bad news.
That's the bad news. The journey ended. All right.
Yeah.
So we are near. I am in Paris. Maybe we can meet sometime. I'll be around in Europe for a few days.
Yeah.
A few weeks, right? Yeah.
Okay. When you are there, I thought you're in Switzerland, no?
Yeah, I mean, I will be going to Switzerland tomorrow from here. Currently, I'm in Paris.
Currently in Paris. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be going to Switzerland tomorrow. All right. Hello, Fee. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Hey, Faith. How are you? Wow.
I'm good. How are you? Oh, it's frozen.
Good. And let's wait for more people to join in for a couple of minutes. Yes. Hello, Liz.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Okay. So I am happy to see all of you today, and it's a new day, fresh start, another time of the meeting. Maybe till the time I am in Europe, we may have like the modern time only. And yeah, different time, different people. Now, the good news is that we are almost, we got all the approvals from Google App Store and Apple App Store, iOS Store, and already submitted the app for approvals. So maybe we will get it very soon, and then I'm ready to launch. I'm aiming to launch the app on 13th of June, that is after 10 days in Switzerland during the training, and it's my birthday. So good day. Right? Hey, Dennis. All right. So we start today with maybe some questions, if somebody has some questions. Or before a question, I just want to, where I'll give you a chance. I would like to ask Christian to share some of the experience of, in a very short manner, in India, Sri Lanka, and Kenya, where all you have been. What is that you learned during this journey of yours? Share it with the Sangha.
Okay. No, it was a great trip for 9 months with my family, and yeah, it was just great. So many countries: Thailand, India, Sri Lanka, Kenya, and some more. And for me, for the meditation, I do mostly the divine light meditation. This is what's helped me most, and what makes me happy. And then sometimes I think yeah, I do the online course again. Yeah, so every single, because of course I forget. Yeah, with no practice. I try to create a meditation group. I contacted some people in those countries, and then yeah, when it seems that it works, then we left the country already. So, but now I'm settled again, my home, so I have now time, and yeah, that's why I cannot share so much about the meditation experience, because yeah, I mean, the divine light meditation, that's my meditation. I love it, and this I do every day.
All right. No, also, but it is good that you are now back and you can create a more stable meditation group around you.
Yeah.
And I know you share amazingly, but as we learn, to be a pure channel, and you already got that. So it's beautiful. There's a very funny story about how I met Christian. Or maybe, Christian, you only tell how you met me.
Yeah, it was in a restaurant in Goa, and I was thinking there was some strange some strange guys that white clothes, and I was thinking what's wrong with them. No, joking. No, I was just interested, and then one day after. We sit. Dave was on the next table, and the table next to me, and then I asked him, what is this group, and why white clothing and stuff. So, and then he told me everything, and then the interesting thing is, I do meditation since many years, but then in the last years I stopped it because my path become a little bit different. So especially in the direction to Ramana Maharishi, and his teaching is it's a bit different, but it's also a part of your meditation. And the main thing of him is the question who I am. So who I am, who is this I who is thinking and stuff. And if you search for the source of this question, then finally, in the best case, you get enlightened. Yeah, so and and then Dev told me, it's not this way or the other way. You can combine the ways. Yeah, and then I restarted the meditation, but Ramana Maharishi is still a very strong, very important for me. So this is one of my main teachers. Yeah, and now with the help of Dev, I can combine it, and I do the divine light meditation, and but I combine it always, because I always when there's a thought arising, then or a feeling arising, then I think, okay, from where come this feeling, or who think this thought or feeling, and then mostly it comes in a stage of pure emptiness, and together with this, also the feeling of inner peace and emptiness. And it's not really a feeling, because feelings comes and goes, and below these feelings there is this very big wide space of nothing, of just pure consciousness. So, and this is my path.
Wonderful.
How we met.
Yeah, Ramana Maharshi is one of my guru also, of course.
That's why.
All right. So it was actually very interesting to meet with Christian, because he was like kind of observing me and other students around me, maybe for a day or two. And then I was having lunch, or maybe sitting, working on my computer, and came, hey, can I talk to you for a couple of minutes? I said, yeah, sure. And then we started talking about meditation, journey, self-inquiry, and other stuff. And then he visited me next day at my home, and then we had a session, and then he said, okay, I want to, maybe I told him about the training, and he joined it. The thing is that why this story is very important. It's interesting, but it is important also because Christian has a journey of 20 years of meditation. He did Vipassana for 20 years. Then he did lots of self-inquiry and stuff. And he's a very dedicated person. So I love him for this. That's why the moment we met, we just clicked. He's damn dedicated. The moment he understands that this is it, then there is no if and but about it, then he never doubts that. Christian's quality. But what has happened, and I have also felt this in my life, in my spiritual journey also, and that's exactly why I'm sharing with all of you. Probably in your own journey also you would have faced this, that when you become too dedicated and too focused on one thing, especially in the meditative energy, based on self-inquiry or going in, but you don't take care of the connection and joy energy, then it makes you stuck within itself. You feel that you are stuck there, and you are now, after a point, you have grown a lot, you develop great understanding, but now you're stuck. You are not moving anywhere, and you feel kind of disconnected, disassociated with everything, but also you feel that I am okay with that part, but why I'm not moving ahead within me? You get stuck. That happens because your own energy kind of make you stuck, because it is not the balancing of yin and yang. The balance of yin and yang inside us is the balance of peace and joy energy. Understand, it's a different kind of yin and yang I'm giving you today. It's peace energy and it's joy energy. When you have the balance of that, you will never get this stuck feeling and will keep going. But those people who only care for joy energy or only materialistic thing and try to find joy in that, they never get peace. They get stuck, trapped there. Those guys who only focus on peace energy by doing vipassana only, or going too focused deep within and don't care about the connection and the joy in life, or beauty, sense of beauty, or simple things like we did this meditation sense of beauty in level 2. Those who have done that, it brings so much of joy spontaneously inside you. So till the time you learn to develop a balance of this yin and yang, your path will be, this balance of yin and yang within you, that is peace and joy energy, brings a beautiful smoothness and harmony within you and around you. That is very important. That's why my entire training and programs are, if you look at it this way now, you will understand why my programs are designed like that. It's full of joy, it's full of peace, it's full of love, it's full of connection. And it is full of connection outside and inside, which brings a great balance and a complete understanding of all the energy we as a human need to grow and permanently establish ourselves in a higher state of consciousness, right? So if you guys take care of all the energies together and grow, you will not feel stuck in your life, and you will always find a beautiful flow in all the situations, right? Anybody wants to say anything in this? If you felt something like this, and
I also really felt this in my life. I was very much in the yin energy for a long time and just meditating, and it was a beautiful feeling, but I felt like I was missing out on a lot of other aspects.
yes.
I like stopped dancing and all of these things that I also enjoy, and now I do a good mix of both, and it really complements each other nicely.
Yes, so true, Dennis. Yes, good. Yes, Raji.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir. How are you? How is Paris? All good? Yes.
All good.
Yeah. So, yeah, I completely agree with what you said. So what the kind of balance I try to find is when my mind is both open and expanded and heart is also open and expanded. I think that is also brings the balance between the yin and the yang. So yes, the mind is all about intellectualizing and the heart is all about like peace and joy and all of that. So please correct me if I'm wrong. I tell myself my mind is open and expanded, and I also say my heart is open and expanded, and I just feel that energy merge. And when the energy merges, I feel joy, I feel peace. I mean, all the virtues are there. And then I try to kind of, I feel that energy like, flowing from me. Every time I feel stuck or I feel numb, I go back to my alignment, saying these two statements, and I come back to feeling centered.
Yes, very good, Raji. That's a very nice expression about it. That because in the practical level, in this physical body-mind mechanism, we live through either heart or mind. So we have to have functioning of both the things together and feel the merging. So that's a very nice practical expression what you have made. Wonderful, good.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. All right, so Paris is good. Last night we had an amazing time here because it was full moon.
Wow.
And I went to this Eiffel Tower in the night to see the full moon. It was just behind the Eiffel Tower. Actually, I have uploaded the picture also on Insta. It was amazing experience. And we sat there, had our dinner. Jubilee was also with me. So, and there are more friends also. Today also we are meeting. So that was an amazing experience with, watching full moon with this illuminated Eiffel Tower along with side. It was like amazing, awesome moment and experience. We just sat there for kind of 2 hours, and it was a beautiful, spontaneous meditation. Lots of joy, energy around. Not many people doing their own things, but everybody was like awestruck. The moment that we saw moon coming behind from Eiffel Tower and in full bloom, it was like everybody was like, it was a spontaneous, deep silence all around. There would be like thousands of people maybe. But it was so amazing. Everybody was like just sitting and watching it. It was so amazing feeling. So yeah, that was really cool.
I'm so happy for you, sir.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, somehow that was actually the spontaneous absorption of joy, peace, gratitude, love, surrender, like everything together. Because, what else can you ask for at that moment? Such deep presence in the moment. Everything was together, right? So, and whenever you feel or experience such moments like spontaneously, you don't really need to think about any technique or something. Just be, just present, just be open to absorb whatever is happening, and not to think anything, not to even feel shy to absorb, like absorb the energy shamelessly. So for example, if you are in such moments, if you are in with some group, and in that group, if somebody does not understand what you're going through, or they are feeling shy or whatever, just ask them bluntly that keep silent, give you a moment, or ask them also just to be and absorb and just be present, just being here and now. And that's amazing, because many times in life we face such kind of moments spontaneously, but most of the time we are with such group or such person, even one person, who does not understand or support your feeling, and because of that one person you miss that beautiful spontaneous blessing of that moment. So make a rule for yourself, be shamelessly blunt in telling people not to disturb you or follow you to receive the energy whenever you are in the process of receiving the energy and absorbing the energy. Don't feel shy, be blunt, be shameless. This trick will help you always in life. Of course, we were sitting and there were 4 or 5 people. We just came and stood in front of us. Many people were sitting. And they were not bothering about that there are people behind, and they stood and they started smoking. And I told them that, man, please move away. And first of all, this guy saw me like this, and there were 3 girls and 1 boy. But we were so many people, or even if I said, please, we are meditating. I told him this. So the moment you say we are meditating, then they don't disturb. If you just say, hey, please move away, we are sitting, probably he was not in the mood of accommodating my request. But I just say, hey, please, we are meditating with the full moon. Would you like to join us? And then they just moved away and they did not come to disturb us, right? So you just really need to be shamelessly blunt when it comes to protecting and saving that moment of energy absorption for you. Don't miss those moments for anything, right? That's a very good and important trick for you to, make some rule about yourself. Okay. Good. I think we all have such kind of moments in life where we were going through something much higher, but we had to miss it or get disturbed because of the people around us were not understanding that. So yeah, we can do that now. Great. Hey, Mari, hey, Katerina, how are you? Everybody joining, wonderful. All right, and anybody has any question? Apart from Bear, a Bear question I'll take a little later. She has already told me. Anybody has any question or somebody wants to share something? Yes, Raji?
I have a question, sir. Say I want to help someone. If I stay in present, is that a good support for the other person?
I could not get you. Please say again.
Say I want to support someone or be helpful towards someone. If I just stay in my presence, is that being of support to the other person?
See, in order to become a supportive energy to the other person, you have to be aware in the present moment is, of course, very important. That will create the base of your consciousness to function in dharma state with the other person, to function in the right thing to be done in the right moment, or what needs to be done at this moment. That is dharma. So that only will happen when even your consciousness is on the driver's seat. And your consciousness is in the driver's seat when you are established in the moment, when you are realizing what's happening in the moment and you are completely, absolutely present. And you are not bringing the past or future insecurities or past baggage. And you are helping other person also to become free of that, past baggage or future insecurity and come back in the present. All right. So being in the moment, that is like the power of now, which is very important. We actually learn it in a more practical manner, right? That when you realize it and you are in that present moment, it is helping you, it is helping the other, and it is helping the entire situation in the flow, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I would have something.
Yeah.
So I started an online meditation group and we meet like twice a week, and it's like a group of 5-6 people who show up every time. So it's been really nice to get the practice in and guide other people through meditations. But I do have a lot of people who always tell me they're interested, they want to join, they're really stressed, they want to change something, but then they never show up because they're so stressed. And I don't know if you have any tips around that, what could help them. And like, I'm trying to find a balance of, when they're ready, they will come and join. But also, I don't know if they need like a nudge or a helping hand. Because they do come to me, they do reach out about it. So there is some interest or something that resonates with them. But then I think meditation is still also a thing here in Europe that's not really well understood, and some people are skeptic of it, and there's so many stressed people who say they don't have time to meditate. So I don't know if it's a very broad question, but you probably have heard this from other people as well. And how do you deal with that?
All right. So I am also having this experience. So you have just started new. But first of all, I am really happy about this news that you have started this group. No matter whether 1% comes or 5% come or 10 come or 50 come, you have to be that first person always to be there. Right? You are your group. You are your Sangha. Do anything with this feeling. When I started, I worked with this feeling that I am my Sangha. And from this feeling of Sangha, the Sangha will come out. And today it has come out nicely, but it is 20 years. Right? So that's okay. I'm not saying that you need that 20 years, because when I started, people were not even knowing nothing about meditation. Now people are talking about meditation, when people are talking about mindfulness, they're talking about mental health, they're talking about emotional health, growth, transformation, many things, which was not there 20 years ago. But still, till today, out of 100 people who send me query or tell me that they are interested in doing something, only 10 people take action. It's that still. Okay. So that is all cool. The only thing is that you need to be persistent and stand as a support to them always. Sometimes even, for example, I get some query about, oh, they want to join my training. And it takes 5 years for them to just come back and join. 5 years. But I keep them on my database. I keep nurturing them. I keep helping them. But I always tell them, okay, you can always reach out to me if you have any question or anything, you need any counseling or something. And sometimes seriously, it happened that in few cases, people actually have come and joined after 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. 1 year is very common. That, okay, they're querying now, but after 1 year, they are joining. That is very common. Okay. There are only two kind of people normally, mostly like in 80% or 90% of the queries I get, there are two kind of people mainly. One who just join immediately, they are ready. They don't need any time, they just join immediately. And second are those who know they want to do it, but they don't know when, because they still don't reach to that state in their life where they are able to give their own self journey and transformation preference. So they are not giving the preference. Those are the people who are interested. They have a soul calling, but still they are more stuck in matrix. So you need to nurture them or wait for them till the time they start to give preference to themselves. Okay, it may take some time, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, does not matter. But we know that those are the people who feeling like want to wake up. There's a very beautiful story about Buddha which always inspired me, and that is exactly became the base of my work. It is said that when Buddha got enlightened, he became silent. And it is said that in India, we have these kind of mythological stories that when Buddha got enlightened, the heaven was showering flowers on him. So after this flower shower, all the deities and demigods and everybody was standing around him like in the sky and waiting that he would speak something, and they want to listen to his first words. And he became silent. And they were waiting, and many days passed, and they were like, please speak something. We are eager to hear you, hear about your light. And he was like, not speaking. And then two of these demigods came down and they requested him, Buddha, please speak. He said, what to speak? Why to speak? To whom to speak? There's nothing to speak. He said, no, but we need to listen. He said, those who know, those who are awake, they're already awake. They don't need to listen to me. I don't want to confuse them because they would have their own experience. And those who are sleeping, they are happy sleeping. I don't want to disturb them. There is no point speaking with them, because even if I go to wake them up, they will in fact, become angry on me, and I don't want to disturb their sleep. If they are happy, let it be their choice. And this is something very beautiful, because he said that it's the soul's freedom to keep sleeping. So this means it has to also be the choice of your soul to become awake. Until the time it is the choice of your soul, you cannot give enough preference to it, But the moment it is the call of the soul, then you do anything and everything to transform. So he said, if people are happy sleeping, I don't want to disturb them. People who are already awake, they don't need me. So to whom to speak? Then those demigods tell him, yes, but there are third category of people who are trying to come out of their sleep, who are trying to wake up, and they need some support. They need some guidance, some direction. Please speak for them. And Buddha said, yeah, that is a good category. I'll speak for them. And then Buddha started speaking, and then he never stopped. Right. But his entire life, then he made all these journeys to keep finding those people, going from village to village, town to town, country to country, just to find those people who are trying to awake, who are bored sleeping, who are not happy sleeping, who are feeling that there is some fundamental problem is there in this, in only living a sleeping life. We have to wake up. Right. And then they need guidance. They need some support. They need that somebody come. And sometimes some master has to come to them who is a strict master, say, hey, wake up, time's up. And sometimes some master can come to them who would be like loving and nice. So they come, they sit near them, they caress their hair and they say, hey, you can wake up now. It's safe to wake up. Like this. So you choose what kind of master you want to be. It's all good. But result is that you need to support those who are trying to wake up. Like that became the base of my journey and my work, this story, right? And I always actually also keep finding people. And that's why I don't, like anytime I meet people, I kind of take their little exam just to check whether they are really trying to wake up or not. Or if they are time waster, that maybe we just heard the news that some drama is happening, so we thought, let us go and check. So I said, okay, no, this drama is not good for you, go away. So check what is the category of them, the intensity of them, of trying to wake up, everything, and work for them. They are the best people in the world. But now, second thing, in order to filter them out, you have to deal with 100 people so that those 10 people can be filtered out. And those 10 people are not ready to be awake. Again, there is a difference. Some people who are just now tired of sleeping, but they don't have any idea of awakening, right? But they're just tired of sleeping. So those will be more. Okay. But they are also our prospects, because if today they are tired of sleeping, that means at least they know that, that is not only life. Life is much more than this. They are also good people. Then there are few people who have some idea of waking up or awakening. Or there are then third level of people who are already going through certain spontaneous experience of awakening. Like they're already taking, trying to wake up, and that their sleep is broken, but they are still on the bed. They are not having the courage to just sit up. Now, those are the ready people, the first category, then the second category, and then the third category. Right? So when you will deal with 100 people, you will filter those 10 people who are kind of in between the process of waking up. And that also there would be three categories. One, those who are tired of sleeping. Second, who have some idea of awakening. And third, who are now trying to wake up. So 1, 2, 3. And you help them according to whatever is their situation. But those are your people, and they are filtered from hundreds or thousands of people. So nurture them. So those people who have told you that they are interested, but they don't show up, are actually only those people who are tired of sleeping, but they still don't have any idea of waking up, that what it looks like or how it can help. Slowly, when you nurture them, you will give them the idea that, okay, you are tired of sleeping anyway, right? There is nothing left there, right? So let's try something new. Let's try waking up. Maybe it works, big deal. Otherwise, you can always go back sleeping. What's the problem? And they will say, yeah, let's try. See? So that's the nurturing part. But you have to be committed, persistent, and available as a support always. Right, Denise?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Wonderful.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I started your 100-hour meditation in April. So, but I've been doing the chakra journey as well. But I have this pressing question, because whilst I was doing the chakra journey, I feel that, when you're consistently doing your meditations, then there's a phase, like it can last for one day, it can last for 2 days, or even a week, or even 2 weeks. It has happened with me. You don't feel like meditating, or you feel, because there's so much of heaviness coming out of your body, and because there's so much of, like either some kind of pain, or you get sick, and you can't do, really, you can't do much about it. Or sometimes you just feel that you're frozen, you just can't do, you just feel like being in that silent space, not talking to anybody, and just being, like, you just observe what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and whatever. So I'm just thinking, what is the best way to deal with that phase?
Yeah, so first of all these things are cleansing reactions, or the your ego trying to protect itself. Because when you transform, in your journey, your ego breaks, and then your ego starts to die, and then it plays all the tantrum to protect itself, and it gives you good, bad, ugly, all the kind of reasons. So either it can be cleansing reactions, or it can be your ego trying to protect itself. In both the way, only one thing is important: continue with your journey, continue with your training, don't take a break, don't do nothing. And if you're facing any of these things, you should have told me, you should tell me. Even people, when they come for the physical training, in-person training in Rishikesh, sometimes they go through some cleansing reactions. Sometimes they get headaches, sometimes they get fever, sometimes they get loose motions, but everything becomes fine in 24 hours. They get back into action. It happens, and it's a cleansing reaction, which is good, because these cleansing reaction also happens when you resist. For many people, no cleansing reaction happens, but for few people, some cleansing reactions happens, because somewhere deep in subconscious level, they have some resistance on something, maybe some deep resistance with transformation. Because people told me that when they are coming to training, they say, you make everything sound that it's so easy. Yeah, it is easy. It is simple, because I teach like this, and I lived it. I teach what I've lived. It is simple. It on you to recognize that it is simple, but your mind, not your mind, your ego wants to recognize that it is complicated, and it's not that easy to transform. It's not that easy to grow. You have to actually keep facing all the consequences of your normal matrix life, and you have to remain stuck in that, and you have to struggle hard, or you have to do some big things to become free or transform. While I say, hey, it's simple, right? And you make it sound very simple. All right, try it. What's the problem? But the thing is, the moment you have some inner subconscious resistance inside you, the cleansing reactions happen. That is also okay. With the support, with the flow, you leave that resistance, and cleansing reaction settle down. What we do, even in the physical in-person training, because since you are doing online, many people in online training also face that. Tell me, I will tell you what to do. Okay? You have to tell me. I am always available. Second thing, don't break your routine. Don't break your classes. I tell them that keep doing classes, keep doing meditations. It is designed in a way that it is going to take care of all your cleansing reactions and all your other things. Just keep doing the meditation one by one. There are different meditation designed in certain way, because it's a huge transformation. You are going to do a journey. You are doing a journey which is kind of completing your thousands of lifetime journey together. It's a huge jump. You need that velocity. Now, velocity, when your rocket goes through that velocity, break the environment, it's huge pressure. So the rocket faces all that. But how it can face? Because it knows that it has to go out of this trap. So your decision that you need to go out of this trap, and you need to go out of your mind tantrum and emotional tantrum, will definitely help you. Right? Because that creates your velocity. That creates your protection. It's your own decision. Okay? But if you get into the trap of this thing, I'm not feeling like doing anything for week to week, it will create gap, and then you will leave the course in between, and you will never come back. Many people do that also. That's why I keep telling them that keep talking to me. I am always available. Why I give so much of energy to each of my students? Why I'm always available to you guys? Just because of this only, because I want to handhold you to complete your journey. I want to make sure that you don't stop on the way. Right? So even if I'm like now working almost all the time, even I'm in Paris, I'm working a lot because you are my family. You guys need me, right? I cannot. So I am every day available. So you can talk to me anytime, whenever you feel anything. But important is keep doing your training, keep doing your sessions, keep doing meditation, and it will automatically settle down all the opposite energy. It is the ego mind which wants to make you away, go away. Don't get trapped by that, right? Just decide some inner discipline. You need some inner discipline. Without inner discipline, nobody can transform or sustain your growth. You will grow, but you will not sustain it. You will leak it. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So we need
Thank
yama.
you.
Yama means mental discipline, inner discipline. That is the first base. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes. So you can talk to me separately also what's happening with you if you need, but don't stop. Keep doing. Whatever is happening, keep doing. It will settle everything. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good. Anybody else? There's so many people. Yes, I can take some question from Bear now.
Hi, Master Dave Home. Hi, everyone. During the week, as you know, we started our subgroup, the meditation group, in the mornings, and Fiona has kindly offered to be the person to be. I don't know what your title is. Sorry, Fiona. You put up the Zoom links and any information related to what's going on for the day or the week. And we decided we'd have the one. We decided initially that we would like better to stick to the one meditation for the week. Ram started off the first day and nobody else was interested. Nobody else responded to the request. So I offered to do the rest of the week. And I did the first sessions that you did in your course, which was trying to connect the group with love, with the breathing, the humming, the circle of love, and the Sufi, the heart practice. We were bringing in the divine love and light. And it was a half an hour. We decided a half an hour was enough. And I thought that it would be nice to do an energy activator in the beginning. I've got a few questions.
Yeah, better to cut you, but to make it short.
Yeah.
Bear has explained everything to me, but there were a couple of people who have felt some discomfort during the sessions. That is one. And Bear is so beautiful human being. And I really appreciate you, Bear, just to immediately reach out to me with those things and with honestly accepting them that this is what you were doing and few people could not connect. And it's not only you. I have received few more feedback from this meditation group in the week of different dimensions. And I have created that group for you guys to meet together and to live in that Sangha feeling and connect with each other directly. And it is beautiful. Most of you are really loving and appreciating it. First of all, I am not part of that because I don't want to be present everywhere. Otherwise, you will route everything through me. That group, WhatsApp group, is for you guys to connect yourself. The purpose of that group was not to create a meditation group, because I'm anyway going to start it with app launching in 10 days. But I did not stop it because it was something beautiful which you have initiated yourself and I wanted to support it. So I don't have any problem with that. But the problem started. With different kind of feedback. First of all, I've got this week, more than 20 messages related with the meditation in different aspects, and that have increased my work a lot, because then I have to talk to everybody, I have to listen to them, I have to, and I'm already pressed for this close the speaker. I'm already pressed with the time and I'm traveling, I am going to give a training, I have to launch the app, and then I don't right now want to deal with some extra work which suddenly has come up. And whenever anybody of you contact me, I feel my duty to answer them and to listen to them. But I think it's right time for me to take this platform to tell, first of all, the purpose of that group, just to spread love and light and connect with each other in a complete non-judgmental manner. Know that anybody from our Sangha is doing anything in the group or offering meditation or something, their intention is always pure. So it's not only about whosoever is available here right now, but people listen to the recording later also. So those who have not even joined the call, but they are active in the group and in the meditation class. Even Ram has given the first class, but Ram is not available here. So I just want to give message to everyone that, first of all, I know this, that everybody, whosoever is going to offer or share something, is sharing as a pure intention. Another thing, but that is the responsibility of that person to always see that is he or she offering it as a pure channel as well or not. There is a difference between having pure intention and being a pure channel. I want to explain the difference. What has happened that I have got around 10 designs from 10 different people, 10 or maybe 11 only. Long designs that I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And you know why you guys are having less people on the host group right now? Because most of people have sent me the design to see my feedback on that this is what they want to do. And I really appreciate that, because they could have just ignored that part and they have just gone and given it whatever, but they have sent me. And out of those 11 design, like 80% was not good. 50% were harmful if you do it longer time. And I said no, but it's not the most amazing part. The most amazing part is that nobody sent me a simple design which is based on my training. This is the group of, based on my training. And you guys have so much of meditations you have learned from me, which are all safe to do. Maybe hundreds of meditation you have. If you have completed 200-hour meditation, this thing, you have more than 100 meditation techniques to practice and to share. Just do them. What is the problem? But here is the problem. The ego, hidden ego, subconscious ego wants to do something new. So if you got this excitement, anybody get this excitement that I want to share something new, know that somewhere it's that need of feeling more importance or feeling more praise or appreciated or something, wherever. I'm not saying in everybody, but you guys have to check within yourself. Why do you want to do something new which nobody has ever known? And I've told this last time also, that offer that thing only which you have experienced in yourself and it has benefited you. But I've got so many of designs, different things, which I have explained those people what was not good in that. But it increased lots of my work. At this moment, it's especially not very good for me. I am very busy for next 1 month, so don't need any extra work right now. Once my app will be launched, we will have more time. But ego wants you to be special, feel special. Ego wants you to feel appreciated. Know this. And if you want to share something out of because you want to feel special or you want to feel appreciated, sorry, you are not allowed. And Liz and Fee and Bear, you three will take care of this. Right, Liz? Right, Fee? Because I know you guys are very proper on what you learn from me. And you are also regular in the group. So I never wanted to do it, but I need to make some admins for the job because I don't want anybody in the Sangha to get any kind of disorientation on energy level, even without any intention, right? So your intention is great, but anybody who wants to share something new or something unknown to people, first of all, why do you need to do that? You have to check it. And that is where I said that everybody had great pure intention, but they also need to know that are you being a pure channel? Just do simple things. Just do all this, so many meditations we have. Just practice them first. Nobody has practiced them enough. Just practice them first. And then we do more new things. We will see. Right? So that is very important to understand. Second thing, for example, in fact, Margie is not there. Margie told me just now that I cannot attend the meeting because she has to go to hospital, but she asked me to take up her question and also share it with the people about this ego thing. She said that I was not recognizing this, and she is such an honest soul. I love it. And that is the beautiful thing, that we are naked here. We don't need to save ourselves, or we don't need to, put ourselves in a different projected roles in this Sangha. This is our completely non-judgmental loving space for each other. This is our family. And I really welcome and appreciate those people from heart who just come and tell me that where they are messing up. And they also tell me to share it with the Sangha because it will be great learning from other people also. So I appreciate that with Margie, with Bear, and there are more people. So Margie shared a good design with me, but in that design, there was one step which was very much not good. That's where she was connecting Hara Chakra with third eye chakra. We never do that. If you do it, if you create a great passage, if you do it longer time, your ego will get the power of your wisdom or intelligence, and you will start to justify your ego-based acts. You will start to find justification for them, and then your ego will trap you more. If you do that meditation, in 1 week, you will see this change in your personality. So you will not feel anything bad during the meditation. You will do good meditation. You will feel amazing. You will feel expanded because your ego is getting the boost. But in 1 week, in your personality, what change will happen? That you will start to find justifications of your egoful acts. And your ego will become more trapping to you, and you will not realize how it is happening. So there are hidden things behind on the energy level when we work. Right? That is why for me it is important now to save you, and that's why I always used to tell you that don't do this random meditation from YouTube or something, because I keep getting people who develop some certain problems doing some random meditation, and then they have to fix and everything. And the best meditation actually to fix everything is again being of light. The being of light, divine light fixes everything, right? But anyway, so first of all was that designs. Wait, what Katerina is asking? Yeah. So Katerina, the meditation is, there is no meditation which I have given, which creates any problem. She's asking what is that meditation which creates problem with ego. So there is no meditation which I have given is creates problem. They all are great safe, but there are thousands of meditations or millions of meditation on YouTube, which are like random. Anybody is publishing them, and you need to know what meditation you are doing, what is the source, who is the person, reliable or not. Okay. Second thing is what I was telling. Yeah. So if I have not told you anything during the training, and we really do comprehensive training in 200 hours, like 100 hour and 200 hour, we cover almost everything. There is nothing left. Okay. And in 300 hour, we cover like everything, even beyond the matrix also. There is nothing left. We have good training. But if I have not told you some technique or something which we don't do, there's a purpose why I have not told you. Otherwise, I tell you so many techniques, like 100 meditations, right? So don't try something new right now. Try that later. But currently, when you are starting this group, let's just, try our simple meditations, what we have. Like they are profound, they are beautiful. Let's try and grow in them. That would be easy. And later on, yeah, you can do certain things, or I can, because I know there are certain people who will do good thing and it will not. For example, Ram, I know Ram did something. I know because he is with me now for 6-7 years. I know him inside out. I know whatever he will do, he understands all these fine points. So I was okay with that. So I know for about few people what they are doing, what they are not doing, or I will have more time later on to check your designs and to tell you, let's do this. But that we will start after like couple of months. Right now, just stick on the basic meditations, do anything. Also, Bear, like you did the meditation, you did all the meditations of mine only. That is great. But what you did, you did it as if you are doing the in-person training. There is a difference between in-person group and the online group. So when you do many activities which really require in-person connection, like holding hands or looking eye to each other or making circle, that becomes little awkward for many people who are doing it online, because they feel certain level of energy gap, right? So better when you are doing online, you chose those things which you can do easily with people, and they don't need to kind of, holding hands or feel that holding hands or look out to it, because this creates an energy gap. So don't put people into that dilemma, because few people will flow with you, few people will feel awkward.
Okay.
So that's happened in your design, which was all good, but for few people, it is disconnection and energy gap. And that disconnection and energy gap sometimes give the repercussion. Maybe somebody can feel dizzy sometime or something, because you cannot control the energy. So that is why whenever, and that's another learning for you guys, when you experiment and you do something, you learn that whenever you are giving something online, even to anybody as a coaching or as a personal class, do those things which a person can do independently, and he or she does not need the connection with each other. Like there are many techniques like that also. Okay. So do those things. So they are feeling supported. Okay. Or if you want to say, okay, let's laugh together, half eye to eye contact, then do 1-to-1 between you and that person. And they may feel some connection, some energy. Right?
Okay.
And then simply meditate together, be in silence, do some square breathing, do being of light meditation, do gibberish you can do. Okay, but no, but keep it safe right now. Play it safe. You start, create a nice background, and then grow in that. Because this group worked only for 5 days. What I'm talking about, that and the other students WhatsApp group. They created a meditation group which they want to meditate together every day. It's been 5 days they hold, and I've got many feedback from many different people about that. And it's a very beautiful initiative. I support it. I want it to continue, but let it nurture it, let it grow, progress slowly, right? So one thing, if you have something, a need to give something new, check yourself. Why? You want to feel special, you want to feel appreciated. If that is your case, you are not being true channel. Sorry, you are not allowed. Be pure channel, be true channel, and then you do everything. That would be beautiful. And this is not only about this group, this is true about your life also. I would guide you to be like that. And then divine will be with you. Here, I am saying you are not allowed. Maybe in your life, divine can say you are not allowed. Then better be a channel, right? Okay. So this thing, so yeah, right now I would suggest that let there be a couple of admins in the group, so that that there's another third thing, which is another, I've got one, I will address that point also. But this is about the meditation group, and currently just do those meditation which you have learned in the training. If you do from 100 hour to 100 hour, does not matter. You can do in 300 hour anyway, there is no meditation. So you can do any meditation from 100 hour to 100 hour with everybody. They all are safe. They're great. And just do that. And in 30-minute session, don't try to do 3, 4, 5 things. Just do one thing or maximum 2 things. Not more than that. You don't need to do multiple things, right? Okay? Be easy. Let people feel connected with themselves. Give them some time. Okay? Good. Any question in this? Any feedback? Any sharing?
I can.
Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, Dennis.
Okay.
No,
Sorry, okay.
let Dennis tell first. Yes, Dennis.
Because I was going through something similar, because I also started the online meditations like 4 weeks ago, and I was also starting with the meditations from Dev that I felt most comfortable with, the ones that I love, and the ones that are easy for beginners as well. But you are limited when you're doing this online. Like Dev also said, there's a lot of things that you can't do because it's the screen. There's a bit of the distance, the geographical distance, but also with the technology, it's not like in real life. So I feel like there's a limitation of the things you can do, of course, which is also exciting, because then maybe one day you can do something in real life with them, where you can do other things. And what I noticed as well in the beginning, I took a lot of time with the design and preparing like for an hour before the meditation, because this was new for me to guide other people through it. And now, like with the practice, it becomes so much easier. It's just in the flow, and I'm starting to understand the energies a lot better. What we learned in the training, like which meditation should you do in the morning or in the evening. And first it was like something I had to memorize, but now it feels like I kind of understand it. Okay, I'm not going to do Yoga Nidra in the morning as the first meditation and things like that. So the practice also really helped me to understand the energies a bit better. And I was always asking for feedback as well, to know how they feel before and after. And they were very open in sharing. So I also learned from this. And it's a progress. I've been doing this for 4 weeks now, and I feel like this already changed a lot and it's becoming a lot more natural.
Yes, yes, it is, right. And yes, Bear?
There was a couple of questions. One, I think you've answered, but I'm not 100% sure, that people asked in the group. One was that people were worrying for the circle of light, whether negative energy or could be passed on around the group, and whether they should join for something like that. It doesn't have to be a circle of light, but if you're in a group and you're trying to send love to the whole group, even should the person not attend, for example, or does it matter, you know?
Yes, so basically it's not about any negative energy. There is no negative energy in the group if everybody in the group is meditating. Because energy is not negative or positive. Energy is just a force. So for example, you take it like that there are 2 pipes. There is a tank of water, and there's a tank of water where the water is filled, and there are 2 pipes. One is the black pipe, one is the white pipe, to bring the water out. And when the water comes out of white pipe, it is crystal clear. When the water comes out of black pipe, it is dirty. Okay. But that does not mean the water in the storage tank is dirty or clean. It is just pure clean water. So energy is always pure. Energy is never negative or positive. How it is being coming out. So for example, if you are in your serene state of mind, it is like your energy is coming out of the clean tap, clean pipe. And if you are not in your serene state of mind, if you are angry or depressed or irritated or something, then the kind of water is coming out of the black pipe, So it is like this. But what happens when we meditate, when we allow us to meditate, essentially meditation is the process to close that black pipe. Okay. Actually, it is closing both the pipes and connecting directly with your source of energy within, which is always positive, which is always transforming, and it is making you more connected with the divine. So if people are transforming, if people are participating in meditation, it does not matter if they were more centered or serene state of mind or not, but when they are meditating, they are already starting that process within themselves. Yeah, if person is not meditating and just sitting in the group and sending negative vibe to each other, then some people who are very sensitive can catch it. But in Zoom meeting, why would somebody would just sit and send? People are meditating. And also in our Sangha, there is nobody like that. So it is not about because why Bear is asking me, because Bear got this feedback from somebody that maybe it can be negative energy, and she wanted to ask that, can it be a negative energy in the group somewhere? I said, no, it's not possible. And anyway, when you are meditating on being of light, it anyway cleanses everything. So it's not about the negative energy. It's about the energy gap which was created because of the techniques you were giving them, which require more physical connection. And sometimes, as I told you, that it creates an awkward situation for subconscious mind that, how to do it, and that creates a gap, and it takes you to the space of confusion, and that creates a little inner mess. So better when you will do a simple thing, it will not have any kind of repercussion. But it is nothing about group's bad energy. There is no bad energy in the group. And those who are participating in meditation, they are knowing that they are going to participate in meditation. Right? But also I'll give you another instruction in the group, and that's very important, that anybody who is feeling judgmental about each other should leave and prepare himself or herself to be pure and non-judgmental, and then join again. Ever. Because it is not going to harm anybody else. It is going to harm you. This Sangha is the most important and beautiful platform for everybody of you to keep checking yourself that what's happening with you. Right? Otherwise, it does not affect anybody else. It just affects you. So if this is such a beautiful mirror for you, it is just a beautiful platform for you, just use it for your own self-development like you have it. So be honest with yourself when you are in the Sangha. And if you are, for any reason, for example, you are irritated from some situation in life, or you just had some argument with somebody and you're not in a very state mind, you are most welcome to join the Sangha and to transform yourself and to feel the love and connection with everybody. Love the support. Actually, just say that, today I'm sorry, but I feel irritated because of this. Can somebody help me, or can just give me love because I need it more? Just come in the Sangha, call and tell it that, I am feeling irritated today because of something, or I'm feeling low because of something, and I need support, I need love, give me love. And we all will give you. It's so simple, right? So you're free to do that. This is a place where you can actually demand love and support, and you will get it. It's so awesome. You will not get it anywhere, right? It's so awesome. Do that. But if you feel that no, you don't want to see that, and you are feeling judgmental towards somebody who is doing something, leave the group. Prepare yourself. Leave the group means leave the meeting, leave the call. Prepare yourself. Come back in the serene state and then rejoin. Or don't join that day. Join when you know that you are open and in accepting mode. We don't need any judgments here. Right? And that's the duty of each one of us.
Thanks. I have one more question. Somebody asked as well. When I was trying to do the circle, sending love with the right hand and receiving with the left. If somebody wants to do it in a different way, does everybody have to put it in the same direction, or is it better just to say, well,
no, it is the same. Right hand is for sharing, left hand is for receiving.
Sorry. Huh?
Right hand is for sharing, the left hand is for receiving. It has to be like this only. Okay. And also for few people, when you place hand on the heart chakra, right hand first, left hand above it. It has to be like this. Okay. But there are few people in the world who do it left hand first, right hand. The moment I do it, I feel immediately some energy problem here. I cannot do it. This is how traditionally I learned. We know it, everything. Right hand is for sharing, left hand is for receiving. In all the traditional ancient system in Asia, it can be Indian, Sanatan, or Buddhism, or Zen masters, or anywhere, we do it like this. Okay.
And if somebody was outside in person, because I know you said we shouldn't do this now online, if they're in person, I presume everybody has to go the same direction. Like if one person disagrees, should they just try to send the love with their hearts instead and not do the hands?
See, whenever somebody in the circle, for example, there are 5 people and one person feels some kind of discomfort holding hand with each other, it's a good question. This situation can happen. That, for example, if you are doing a circle meditation with 10 people and you are asking them to hold hand and one person has some problem, maybe some people are so much touch conscious that they don't want to touch, or they are feeling something not comfortable, you can ask them to sit separately from the circle and then just do it within themselves, or maybe place their hands on their heart chakra. And don't want to do it, then don't do it. They can be separate. Okay, for that particular activity. It is a simple solution. Never force somebody. Motivate them, but if they still don't want to do it, they're clear about it, then make them sit separate than the circle and let them do it independently, whatever they want to do. Okay. So that they are not harming or disturbing other people's energy, and they are also getting their comfort, feel that they are listened and they are taken care of, right? So these things can happen. Just allow them to do that. Okay. And if somebody says, no, I feel more comfortable putting my left hand first, allow them to do that. No problem.
I mean, for sending the love around, not for putting it on the heart. They can do it in the opposite direction, is it, to everybody else?
No, that in the group, you will
It has to be all together.
Understand, when you are doing an in-person training, whatever instructions you are giving, the group has to follow that. You are the trainer, others are a student. If somebody does not want to follow the instruction you are giving, you can allow them lovingly to do that activity alone and not to sit in the circle in your group. Right? But they cannot that time tell you that, no, you are doing wrong, and they want to do it like this. Because then who is taking the class? Right? You have to learn that also. Okay, or tell them that try this way today. Maybe you will discover something more. Be open, right? Because you get all kind of people in the group.
Thanks, Master Devon.
Right, great. All right.
Everyone.
I know it's been a long call today, but these all things are very important for you all of guys to understand. Last thing what I want to mention today is I also have seen, and somebody has told me about this also, that people are sharing different kind of meditation and techniques and methodology they have gone through. And I have told them that you are free to share. I don't want to bind you. You are free to experiment, meet anybody, go to any guru, try anything. I don't mind. Do anything. But share that which actually has given you permanent solution. One girl was having some problem and she was asking the help. And then the next day she started giving solution that this therapy or this thing is very good. And then another person asked me on private chat that what is this? I mean, is she asking help for her problem or is she wants to give the solution? But sometimes we don't even realize what we are doing. And then third day she said, yeah, that was good, but then it did not help me permanently. So then you don't need to share it, because first day you are asking help, second day you are giving other people solution for their life, and third day you are telling that helped you temporarily but did not help you permanently. Now, in 3 days, you are impacting many people. So in that student group, please share those things only which have helped you permanently and not temporarily. Let's create that rule also, just to have, a support and protection for everybody. So whenever somebody share about something, okay, most welcome, I don't mind. But maybe ask them that, does that help you permanently or not? Otherwise, there is no need to, because we all are human. We have all gone through 10,000 kind of therapies, techniques, meditation techniques, and everybody know hundreds of things to share. And if everybody just want to start sharing the random stuff, people will go crazy. Don't do that. Share that which you know that it really worked and helped you permanently, and you just did not get 2 days relief or 2 weeks relief or 2 months relief or 2 year relief. If something has helped you transformed and gone to the next step and is really part of it, is good. But otherwise, don't do it. And also, don't share the solution when you yourself is in the problem in that moment. That's another rule. So what happens that in our life, if we are going to a certain phase where we are having some issues and we are hustling with it, we are trying to overcome it, and we are also asking for help, that is not your time to give solutions to other. That is your time to receive the support. Because otherwise you will confuse the universe that, are you want support? Do you want support or do you want to give support? Universe will be confused. So be honest with one energy. And if you are asking for receiving support, just be in the receiver mode and don't try to give, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. This is a gap in third eye chakra that you are not realizing what situation you are in and why actually you started the conversation and where you are heading. Have the integrity of it. That will help your energy to be more profound and more authentic and more honest, and will help you to become pure channel to help others. Right? Clear on this? Anybody has to say anything? See, what is that you want to have say? Yes, Liz. Let's hear from Yes, Liz.
Please just explain me a little bit. Did you give me some kind of assignment, task?
I have not given you an assignment and task. I have given you a role.
Role.
A role.
Please explain me the role you want to play.
Yeah, the role is to keep your awareness about the direction of your open student group, where in what direction it is heading, who is sharing things without complete understanding or in their unawareness. You can ask them to explain it more or how it is, whatever it is. So many times I have seen you giving couple of corrections to people in the group, which is good. You are already aware. You already come to know what is not proper, right? So just continue doing that. Be more aware that, so that we have started this group beautifully and it is supporting many people. It is helping many people. So let it continue growing in a more beautiful manner. Okay, not this Sangha group, the other your student group where you interact with each other directly. I'm talking about that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you, Liz, Fiona, and Bear are kind of, because you guys are active there. So just take care that it does not lose its orientation. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Good. Good, Liz. Yes. Yes, Fee.
I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm very happy.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And thank you for sharing your Zoom link and everything. I
Oh,
know.
no problem at all.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fifi.
Wonderful. All right, so we close it today. Maybe we sit in silence for 5 minutes and then we will close. Or, yeah, 5-10 minutes. If somebody wants to leave, it's okay. Or if somebody can sit, let's just sit. And 5 minutes silence. And feel the presence of yourself in yourself. Feel the presence of yourself in yourself. Feel the presence of yourself in yourself, in this moment, in this place, and just be. Slowly take 3 deep breaths. Move your fingers and toes. Put your hands together and rub them. Place them on your eyes. Open your eyes. And rub the hands back on your face and on your body. Namaste. See you next week. Have a enlightened journey of the week, full of love, peace, joy. Spread the light. Let's have a group hug.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Feeling
Thank you
so
so much.
loved and blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye. Namaste.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye.